What is happening, everybody? We are getting dangerously close to finishing this playthrough. Now I'm headed to the second to last palace, the Hidden Palace. Hopefully this level is pretty straightforward. I mean, there's some difficult parts, so let's hope that I don't die too much, but no promises. Really, as long as I no death run. Well, not no death. I don't plan on no death running this. I just hope I can do like a 1 credit clear. But we shall see. And I'm trying to hit the Tektites, but I'm not doing a great job. It's okay if I take damage because at the beginning of the Hidden Palace, you can do what you've been able to do with the last palaces. You just hit the knight statue and being able to get a potion and replenish your health. Start off right. And at this point, maneuvering this area isn't too bad. And of course it's the Iron Knuckle. So what I'll do is I'll leave this palace and I'll go back and try to replenish my magic and health. That's okay. No problemo. There we are. So first I'll get the item in the dungeon, which I guess really technically isn't necessary. I am going to get it, but it's really not necessary. It does help you see invisible enemies, and you'll see what I mean after I finish this dungeon. I'll kind of explain that more. Yeah, I can't stand these blue iron knuckles. I'm just gonna try to knock him over the edge here. Oh, and of course another iron knuckle, that's alright. I do know where there's a red bottle with the statue, so which is actually in a strategic place, so I think they did that on purpose, which is nice. You'll see what I mean later on in the level. Now I'm just going to avoid. I get all my stats, so like so you see the next, like up in the upper right where it says next 9,000. Well, once you get that, you get an extra life. So from here on in, you get 9,000 experience points, then you get an extra life. That's what that really means. There's the first statue, second statue. Ooh, nice. At the fourth statue is where I'm really gonna have to jump. So there's a second, there's a third, and then I want to jump by the second or third brick right there. Otherwise I'd fall down into a pit. I want to try to avoid that. So this is kind of like the mini boss before the item. At this point though, the blue iron knuckles aren't too bad. They don't take too many hits. Only 2. See, nothing there. So the cross helps see invisible enemies. Now what I'm going to do is, although my magic's pretty full, I'll show you this bottle here. Might as well reflect these guys, but right here. Now I do want to be careful here because I don't want to fall down that pit, so I'm going to around 4 blocks, 4 or 5 blocks, and then bricks, and then jump. Floor bricks, I should say. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't really want to fall down there. But if you do fall down that pit, this is where you come up. Is that elevator there. Right there. In this level, there are a lot of point bags that you can get throughout the level, and I'm not gonna worry about those. And I keep getting hit by the wizards. And I'll probably just knock him down here if I don't kill him. There he goes. I'm gonna fall down again. And now I'm gonna make my way to the right. And just move on by. Oh, I hate this. I hate these raws. And that's one reason why. You can see I've accumulated a lot of lives, which is a good thing. Let's try this. And there we go. There's another one. So not off to a good start. And I did that knowing that, oh man, knowing that I can't do anything because there's a brick wall, so I do have to. That was a good one. That was a good one, Nintendo. That was a good idea. Force you to have to go through this part. And so you can see I'm kind of nervous doing this. Alright, so those rods are timed pretty well now. And good. Well, not good, but at least no more deaths. Now I do have to use a fairy here. And I'm running low on magic, which isn't good for what I'd like to do next. So I'm gonna have to make a hard decision. I was just waiting for the flame, that's what I was doing. Okay, that helps, because I do need to use the fairy again. But the question is, do I have enough magic for jump as well? And I don't know that. Don't know I do. Come on. Nothing. So I want to use jump here because to the right is an extra man, but I don't trust myself that that's enough because I need to use fairy. So unfortunately, don't go for the extra life. And hopefully I get a bottle drop here just out of hopes, and nothing. Because I'm kind of a glutton for punishment, I did have enough for jump, so that's tragic. And that was just a horribly timed jump, so here we go. Not good. I start fresh. I am going to use jump, shield, and reflect, because reflect will reflect his shots. And this is tragic as well because I hit my head and mistimed the jump. This is not looking good for a one credit clear. Let's pay attention here. There we go. Because I have reflect, I'm not worried about those shots. Would shoot you into the lava if you did not have reflect on, so that's why I have it on. I don't mind getting hit. My Link's strong enough that he can withstand the shots, so I'm not concerned there. So good. Good thing is I will get an extra man here for clearing this dungeon, getting 9,000 experience points. It really doesn't matter if you choose attack, magic, or health, but or life. I'm just going to choose whatever one it's on, which happens to be attack. That just means that I get an extra man. Now what I'm going to do is not pause it. I am actually going to use fairy. I died 4 times in that dungeon, so I'm not taking any chances. No chances whatsoever at this point. And so you do need to go here. So this is the abandoned town. Like, the woman in the town where you have to cut the trees to expose it. Or said that they had leave their town. Well, that's because it's overrun with Ganon's minions. But one wizard stayed behind, and so you do need this thunder. And so the cross, getting back to the cross allows you to see these. I think they're called moas, but they allow you to see the moas. Otherwise you wouldn't see anything and you would just be taking damage and wondering why. Now I am going to use fairy once again. And I'm going to set myself up. I'm going to go into the part here where we start to head towards the Great Palace, the final palace. Now, do I really want to go all the way around? Because I know I'm going to be getting a red bottle anyway. So, nope, I'm going to use fairy a 3rd time on this bridge. So, this is really going to finish up this episode. Now, the question is, am I able to, or do I, 1 credit clear this game? Or do I have to end up using a continue? You will find out in the next one. And so, yeah, until then, we'll see ya.